Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Spartan.
And I'm Pudgey.
And we are back watching Breaking Bad Season 5, Episode 6. So I am very eager to see how Jesse is going to deal with last episode, because the guy that was helping him out, they've mentioned his name probably, he's not big enough yet for me to remember his name. But he seemed to very relentlessly shoot the kid at the end.
The whole point was to not kill anyone, and Jesse's been coming up with great ways, like the magnet, like this, there doesn't have to be a robbery. All these ideas were so people don't get killed, and at the end of it, someone just got killed again.
And not just someone, but you're trying to prevent men getting killed, and in the end, a child got killed.
A child, man.
And we know that's a soft spot for Jesse, especially after what happened with Gus, so...
Yeah, I mean, losing his brother was, honestly hard enough. And then you have Andrea and Brock and losing them. Yeah, it's just been a whirlwind.
I think what's going to be interesting about this episode is Jesse will no doubt be pissed off, probably, going through all sorts of emotions and stages of grief. Whereas I feel like Walter will almost be like, it was just part of the job. It had to happen. It wasn't your fault. Move on, which is almost... also hard to watch. Like, dude, hey, you're a father. How have you become so cold to this? But I wouldn't be surprised at this stage.
Do you think Jesse will slowly start putting some pieces together the way Walter reacts to this? Like, if he's starting to be okay with it, do you know what I mean?
Look, Jesse's not dumb. He's a bit slow sometimes, but he's not dumb. So I think it's a matter of time before he starts to realize Walter has really changed. But
I know, right when he buys him a bloody watch as well for his birthday.
Yeah, I know. In fairness, I won't fully blame Walter for that, because that was the third guy. If Walter shot him a bit different, that third guy's gonna be interesting. I wonder how they're gonna deal with this. Him. Yeah, I feel like Mike and Walter will be okay with it. It's sort of part of the job.
Yeah.
But Jesse's not gonna be, moving out of the way anytime soon. Like, he's gonna be getting really pissed about this.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure.
But they did pull off the train heist. They did get all the methylamine that they needed. They've got gallons now, so...
Yes. So I can't imagine that being an issue unless... Because I feel like in the first couple seasons this has happened as well, but then, I don't know, it had to go bad, or, I don't know, something happened to something, like some...
Well, we've never had this amount. We've always had only little barrels, and it never went off. It was just they needed to be stored properly and things like that.
Yeah.
So... I can't see that being the next issue. I think the point was to solve that. It's more about what happened as a result of getting it.
Yeah, like what next level looks like for them. Interesting. Well, I mean, Walter has no issues with lying to people's faces. I mean, he's been doing it for a very long time, but I feel like now he's becoming even more comfortable. He's spun this... It's not true. It's not true. Skylar didn't cheat on... Oh, no, she did. She did. But she was saying the marriage was over. I don't know. I don't know where I stand with that. But essentially, he's gone off telling people that Skylar had an affair when that's not the full story.
Yeah. And he's twisted context and truth.
Yeah.
He's given the parts that make Skylar look bad and the parts that make him look good.
Yeah.
Fundamentally, if he hadn't gone his whole venture, Skylar never would have had an issue. So...
Yeah. But my point is the fact that he went into Hank's office just to be able to get in the office and have his whole emotional breakdown and blah, blah, blah. Like, he's just getting so comfortable with that.
Just in the end to bug his office.
I know.
And hack his computer. Like, yeah, he's
taking advantage of a really good man.
It's a very different Walter this season. Like, he showed signs of it.
Yeah.
But this season, he's taken off the mask completely. He's let loose. He's embraced. It's almost like he doesn't recognize who he was.
There's no one to mirror other than himself now.
Well, when Skylar, for example, is really struggling, he's so out of touch with himself that he can't even consider that the life he's brought in is dangerous or hard for her to cope with or whatever. He's just like, it must be what everything else has gone on around her. She's like hoping, I'm like, dude, Walter's a smart guy. He was quite in touch as well, aware of the effect of his family. And remember, like season 2-ish, I think, when he escaped the hospital and he was watching how his family would cope without him.
Yeah. And
you sort of like, damn, man, that was still Walter. Well, the Walter that we started the show off with. But now, yeah, man, it's crazy. It's crazy scenes. Thank you to everyone over on Patreon for supporting the channel. If you do want to get 3 to 4 weeks of early access to our edited and uncut reactions, we'll leave a link in the description down below.
And if you guys are watching this over on YouTube, don't forget to leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel for more, and let us know in the comments down below what you thought of this episode.
All right, let's go.
Let's go. That's the truck Bill Burr had.
And there's that kid, like the older guy who killed the kid.
Oh, I don't want to see. I feel like, ugh, inside. Oh, and his bike.
Oh my god, they've got the crate because they're gonna just dissolve the body.
Oh. They're pulling it apart. They're going to dissolve the bike first.
Oh
So it
my
can't be
God.
found.
Sickening, dude. But I knew this would be the team of 3 that could cope with it.
I'm glad they're not making Jesse do it.
Interesting. Everyone's sort of showing a face of this is pretty fucked up at one point or another, I think.
I don't think Walter is.
Well, Walter's face looked, I don't know.
When he was looking at Mike, I don't know.
No, when he looked at the bike, he was sort of like, damn. And then Mike's face the same thing.
No.
This guy here gives 0 fucks, dude.
Well, he did the killing.
I know. He's just so blasé about it.
No. Oh. Can't believe they're doing this for a damn kid. Oh, this conversation's gonna be interesting.
Oh, yeah.
You guys didn't tell me this stuff smells like cat piss.
That's not what you say. That's not the first thing you say.
Man, shit happens, huh?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Shit
That ain't what
happens.
you say either.
This guy's serious? Shit happens. What?
Nah, he's Jesus.
Where did they find this guy?
I thought they were the innocent ones, but this guy's even worse. He's part of the pest control team.
I know,
Yeah.
I know. But like, oh my god.
I'm sorry, but I had to do it. Obviously, I guess you see it different. Some of you, but I didn't see any other choice. And I've been thinking about this all day, going over and over it in my head, and it was the only way.
There's always another choice.
The kid was on a dirt bike. I mean, he could have just gunned it and been gone before we even had a chance to blink. We never would have been able to catch him. I was thinking on my feet. I saw a threat and I took care of it the only way that I could.
I mean, that's not wrong, but
Oh, dude, what is this discussion?
You know, at the end of the day, it was him or us, and I chose us.
it's exactly what Walter says.
I just want to make sure that you know that my priority is this business.
Okay, that's fine, Todd.
And
Thank you.
I want to be a real part of this. All right, if you could just see that, I'm motivated and I've got connections. Here, my uncle's got his hookups in prison who I think could be a real help to us.
Oh god. He doesn't is he like trying to save his own life here, or like he really just
maybe a
wants to
little
be
bit, but
part
I
of
think
it?
he also wants to be a part of it. Seems pretty driven.
What if he told somebody? What if he just mentioned it in passing?
Well,
can't
don't
know,
spin
but
this.
someone would've-
Exactly. We can't know because Ricky Hitler there shot him.
Ricky Hitler.
We would have figured it out. But that dickhead just went ahead and made the choice for us.
Yeah.
Is that how we do business now?
No.
Dude, I'm loving Jesse.
It seems to me that we have 3 options here, and none of which are ideal.
Oh no.
1, we fire Todd. I'm not a fan of this option, seeing that he knows way too much about this business at this point.
That is also true.
We'd most likely have to pay him to keep quiet. And God only knows we've got enough of that going on.
Mike is looking at you.
2, we dispose of him.
I knew that was one of the options. I knew it. What's the third one?
We keep him on payroll, put him back on tenting houses, setting up the lab, and so forth. We keep him close, under our control.
He'd love that, wouldn't he? Control.
Option 3 would be my choice.
But it also does sound like the best one.
Okay.
I vote 3, kid.
It's a voting thing. You voted for a voting thing. I get it. Jesse probably wouldn't want to face him every day as well.
You're still in.
Right on. Thank you so much. Yeah, you guys totally made it right.
I was waiting for this.
Ooh.
The next time you bring a gun to a job without telling me, I will stick it up your ass sideways.
Oh, I like this from Mike.
You understand?
Oh, yeah.
Shit. Go Mike.
Yeah.
So Mike didn't know about the gun. That would worry him too because he's a bit of a loose unit. Can't control him.
But also the fact that it ended up hurting a kid and he didn't want to have to do that. He didn't want to have to clean up kid's body just then.
Yeah. There's going to be more to this, Todd.
There has to be. He kept the spider. What's he going to do with that? Is it going to trace back somewhere? Oh, no.
I think it shows he's a weirdo.
Maybe.
It's like his prize.
Yeah, true. Like killing a victim. Oh, no. Is he a psychotic killer? Oh, no.
Anything going on?
No, he's just hanging out with his granddaughter.
Well, isn't that sweet?
Mike?
I think so.
He knows that they're there.
Man, he's too smart.
Huh. That is so funny.
He's written them a note. Oh, it's so good.
A dead drop. He just stashed something underneath that trash can.
Yeah, dead drop, alright.
Anybody coming for it?
No, not that I can see. Nobody in sight.
Yeah,
He's about
except
to
you
embarrass
two.
them.
Yeah. These two bozos are the only ones coming for it. Just pick it up, mate. Pick it up. Glove and all.
Not as sharp as you think you are, my friend.
Oh, sorry, Gomez.
He's been throwing every tail we put on him. The guy's a pro.
Yeah, well, even pros make mistakes. One of these days, our pal Airman Trout's gonna slip up.
Oh, hope not.
Mike's a very interesting character. I really like him.
Hey, what is it? It's okay. It's all right. Just, why don't you let me take Holly and then we'll talk about this. Okay?
She wants to hold Holly.
I need to make the right decision. I need them to be safe.
The kids?
Oh, no.
I just want to be with them.
You know, we can bring them back home anytime you want.
No. They need to stay.
It's not safe for them there yet.
Yeah, it must be really hard on her.
She can't really open up.
So what's this about the kids not being safe? Safe from what?
Oh, please don't.
From Walt and me.
Like what? Like your bad parents?
Okay, at least we can spin it that way.
Yeah, still very ambiguous.
There are things you just don't know. That if you knew, you'd never speak to me again.
Wow. So even,
Holy
it
shit.
affects her relationships.
Skylar, you have to forgive yourself for Ted.
What?
Oh my God.
Oh my god, she thinks it's that.
Walt told you.
Please don't blame him. I practically forced him to, and I wasn't gonna say anything.
You didn't force him to do shit.
Cannot stand to watch you torture yourself like this. You have to forgive yourself, Skylar.
Oh, if only she knew, dude.
Hell, I've even thought of, you know,
Oh, Marie.
I mean, not seriously, but I totally get your temptation.
Now she just realized how much Walt's actually snaking her as well.
Damn. Marie was so close that she cooked it with giving her a way out.
I know.
Unlike fish caviar. Yeah, breaking news into our newsroom. We've just learned that police are now.
Oh no.
14-year-old Drew Sharp was last seen by his parents Thursday morning. Authorities are extending their search today east from Crown Point to
God
Hossback
damn.
and Whitehorse. Sharp was last seen riding his dirt bike.
Just a reminder they didn't need.
Jesse's gonna break. Oh, I don't know why that looked like a gun.
God, Pudgey, you're slipping.
I'm slipping.
Nothing can change this.
That's just the kid's parents.
I know. sleep the past few nights just thinking about it.
Yeah, they won't even find a trace of the kid.
Except for that spider.
We're self-sufficient. Finally, we have everything that we need and no one to answer to except ourselves.
See, that's his priority. He's moved on.
I'll finish this up. Why don't you go on home?
You sure?
Absolutely. I'll take care of this.
At least he's being nice.
Yeah, but I
it's
feel like
still-
it's very, very tricky.
Yeah.
He's playing his game, keeping Jesse as his puppet, you know.
Yeah. Was he whistling? Don't worry about a thing. I think that's what he's singing.
I don't know, but it's caught Jesse's attention.
Because he's so chirpy. How could he give that emotional speech and all of a sudden he's just chirpy, whistling, happy? I'm assuming that's what he picked up on.
What are you doing here?
I'm delivering the batch. What are you doing here?
Might as well get this over with. Come in, join us.
What is happening? Is Jesse there?
Oh, shit. He wasn't expecting it.
Just since this morning, I threw 3 separate tails, all DEA.
What?
The feds have been all over me. This has been going on for a while now.
Did they follow you here?
No, I said I threw them. I would never come to the headquarters of our illegal meth operation dragging a bunch of cops.
Yeah, I know. Come
Dude,
on.
you're
give him
talking to
some
Mike.
credit.
Relax.
I've been handling it, Walter.
We are sitting on 1,000 gallons of stolen methylamine. Jesus. How can you be so
Calm
irresponsible?
down, would you
I
please?
can't believe that you kept this from me, from us. Did you know about this?
Mike just told me.
And I said calm down. I've got it under control.
Oh, well, forgive me for not having complete confidence.
It's like the battle of the egos right now.
Yeah.
And I've already decided. I'm out.
Oh, shit.
Oh. So what does that mean though?
You'll have to take over the distribution end of things. Mike, I trust that you'll bring Jesse up to speed on your side of the business.
This seems too easy.
Walt's too happy about it.
About that. Actually, Mr. White,
He's out too.
I'm out too.
I mean, I'm happy for him. Honestly, I am.
I don't think I can do this anymore. So, I'm retiring, I guess.
And this is how he ends up all by himself.
That methylamine, when cooked, is worth nearly $300 million.
Holy shit.
You're telling me that you're willing to walk away from that?
We're walking away from the meth, not the methylamine. Jesse and I'll be taking our 2/3 and we're selling it.
Oh.
Holy shit. Walter's not going to like this.
It's a solid plan. You can come in on this with us.
If they sell the methylamine, they're done. They've made their money. They can retire.
Why would you keep cooking? It's more money, cool, whatever, but it's more dangerous.
Pennies on the dollar, Jesse. And that's what you're going to sell out for. Pennies.
Oh my God.
5 million isn't pennies.
Definitely not.
And when it comes down to it, are we in the meth business or the money business?
Yeah, true. This was all for money. That's where the line has been blurred for him. It's all about the pride in his meth.
Damn, that's interesting.
Relax, kid. There's no one there.
You sure?
I wouldn't be here if I wasn't.
I love the little bond these two have formed, though. It's come such a long way.
I feel like Mike really cares for Jesse, genuinely.
That one's free. The price for the rest is $15,000 per. 665 gallons, that's $9,975,000.
Wow.
I gotta tell you, this is worth it just to get that blue stuff of yours off the market.
Oh, wow. It's running everyone out of business.
The blue stuff will be off the market, right?
Can't guarantee that.
This other party wouldn't be a problem for you. His territory won't impact yours.
You see, that doesn't work for me. I'm not just buying this for the supply, I'm buying this for the demand. I'm looking to increase my market share here, Mike.
Oh, there's going to be an issue for both of them now and they can't get out. Bloody Walt.
Here's a new deal for you. Then I'll pay you $15K a gallon for the full 1,000 gallons. Not a drop less.
Oh, of course.
It's not mine to sell, Declan.
Well then, no deal, Mike.
Damn it. Oh, bloody Walter. And that stupid hat.
Why don't you come over here?
Seems doped out a little.
To my house. Yes, seriously.
He's never been so careless. Jesse at the house? Like,
Oh, this is the family home.
yeah.
Yeah, holy shit.
I mean, I guess the kids aren't here. Skylar knows. Like, what if Hank rocks up?
Yeah, that's the big question.
Yo, you sure this is okay?
She's not here. Nobody's here.
Look where he's ended up, dude. Completely alone. In friends, in family.
Mike's connection won't buy mine and Mike's shares of the methylamine unless he gets your share too.
And he's not going to like that lack of control.
When you started this thing, did you ever dream of having $5 million?
Please remind him.
Yeah, that's true.
I know for a fact all you needed was $737,000 because you worked it all out, like, mathematically.
He remembers specifically.
Look, if selling the methylamine now means that no one else ever gets killed, then I vote for that, man.
Oh, Jesse.
We would be out. You could spend time with your family, no more worrying about them getting hurt or finding out about everything. Isn't this what you've been working for?
I have not
Yes.
been working this hard just to sell out.
It's not selling out.
Yes, it is.
No, he could finally achieve it all.
Jesse, have you heard of a company called Gray Matter?
Right. I get it.
We had a couple patents pending, but nothing earth-shattering.
And now it's massive.
It all comes back to this.
For personal reasons, I decided to leave the company, and I sold my share to my two partners. I took a buyout for $5,000.
Oh my god.
Only. Holy shit.
Care to guess what that company is worth now?
Millions.
Billions.
Billions, with a B.
Oh, wow. Should not have sold those shares, dude.
Billion as of last Friday. I look it up every week.
Oh, wow. He's obsessing over it.
Shit.
I get the greediness, but this is so different.
So that trauma is
Driving
him.
this.
Jesse, you asked me if I was in the meth business or the money business. Neither. I'm in the empire business.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
This guy's ego, dude.
Oh shit.
Is a meth empire really something to be that proud of?
Ooh.
Oh shit.
Well, this is awkward. He loves it. He loves it.
He finds it humorous.
This will just amplify her feelings of not feeling safe.
No, I was just heading out.
Why don't you stay for dinner?
Nah, Mr. White, I'm gonna go.
Stay.
Oh my god.
It's like he's torturing her or he's making a point. Walter's losing it, man. I mean, I keep saying that, but shit.
Replacing his son. He's not even sitting in
Oh,
his
yeah,
seat.
true. Remember when Skylar went and intimidated Jesse and now they ate it up?
I like that you got the slivered almonds going. My mom always made them like that.
Yeah. And they're replacing his parents.
So hey, how's business? The car wash. Mr. White said it's going really well.
Oh my god.
He did, huh?
Yeah, he said you got it running like a machine, like well oiled. Yeah.
Oh no.
Jesse's not good at this either.
Well, they're not helping.
Did you also tell him about my affair?
Just like, oh fuck.
Just his face. He's like, what?
Like, what did I start? That's how I drink water. Oh my god.
She told me that she was counting the days until my cancer came back.
Honestly, at this point, I don't really blame her.
It's very dark. Just dark. Everything's dark.
This business is all I have left now. It's all I have.
Yeah, but you couldn't get her back if you stopped this bullshit, you know?
Yeah, but in his mind, he feels like it's all that makes him feel worthwhile. Isn't it funny? From chasing Jesse away from the house to now,
Oh, no.
he's the only one he feels like he can talk semi-openly to.
Yeah, because he knows he can manipulate him, so.
I thought you might try something stupid.
Oh, Mike knows.
Come join me in the office.
I don't think so.
That's not a request.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
What was he going to do? Try steal it?
Yeah.
This deal's going down tomorrow. It's happening. There's nothing you can do to stop it. You got it?
So it's okay for you to steal my
To
30.
ensure that,
And this is when he kills Mike. This is when he kills Mike.
You need to listen to me.
no, Walter, the last thing I need to do is listen to you. Now sit down.
How does this interaction end?
I just told you how it ends. I just told you.
What, with Mike dead?
Yeah. Maybe not soon, but.
Yeah, I'm worried about that too.
I've got something I need to attend to before this deal happens. But for some reason, I don't trust you along with the methylamine.
For some reason.
Sit down. Give me a wrist.
He's actually restraining him. What the hell?
Of course he is. But there's no way it's going to hold Walt.
He's got a whole other hand.
It's funny because once upon a time, Mike was going to kill Walt under orders, and now they're like business partners.
I know.
And they're going to ask each other for approval. Like, it's just weird. The hierarchies have changed so much.
Mike, did you really not think this through? Walt's going to find a way.
Yeah, for Mike, it seems like a very shit hold.
Yeah.
Is he going to use chemistry somehow to get this off?
No, he's going to turn it back on. Let's take the ring off. No? Oh, no.
He's going to shock it together, touch both ends. Oh, wow.
Yeah. Oh, that would burn, though. Oh!
Oh, my
Is
God.
this guy serious?
Well, yeah, it's bloody serious.
Oh, fuck. You could have done some other way. Like, that was desperation. Just, oh, my God.
Open-ended, unrestricted surveillance like this amounts to stalking, which is illegal.
Who's going to win this? Saul or the boys?
So, I have filed for a temporary restraining order against the DEA on behalf of Mr. Ehrmantraut.
Oh, wow.
Holy shit. I didn't know you could do that.
Expect a visit from the sheriff, agents. You should have your ex parte within the hour.
It's pretty good, the old soul.
That was a hell of a gamble.
Worked.
Well, not for long. He's right about that TRO. It's going to get tossed. Too sweet.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Schrader's hard-on for you just reached Uncle Milty proportions. So.
Yeah, I know.
How much time I got?
Maybe 24 hours.
It's enough.
It better be. Whatever you got planned, you best pull the ripcord while you still have a chance.
Oh, you can't, because
Might be his last 24 hours, man.
Walter's gone.
That was pretty rookie by Mike, though. Like, you really left Walter there with one little...
Well, get out of my way, you sit down.
Mike, hold on. Okay? Mr. White's got an idea.
Count to 3.
Mike, I'm serious. It's a great idea. Look, you get your $5 million, we both do it, and he gets his methylamine, all right? Just hear him out.
How? Of course he goes to Jesse behind Mike's back. That's the only way he can do it.
Is that true, Walter?
He doesn't even care that the gun's to his head.
Everybody wins.
Walt's next level.
He doesn't even care.
Holy shit.
Before we begin, mark my words, Hank will eventually find out that there's a bug. We won't know it. They'll be listening in and they're going to be set in some trap.
Oh, you reckon?
Yeah.
Oh. that would be very, very interesting way to go. But at the same time, to do that, he'd have to put two and two together that Walter's the one that planted it. Because if he thinks back, he's going to know who else has been in his office alone. So I feel like that's the limitation in it maybe not happening.
But it doesn't matter. Their suspicions are on Mike. If Mike survives, right, and Walt doesn't kill him, the suspicions will be on Mike. And Mike's part of this business. Well, we don't know. Apparently, Walter has some bright idea.
Yeah.
Anyways, I don't know. A lot of things aren't checking out right now, but it could go that way. It just depends. Like, it may not even happen with this scenario right now, but...
I'm really enjoying Mike's character a lot. I don't know, something about him is very intriguing.
Yeah.
He's very unique. I really enjoy his character, and I am enjoying the setting right now that without Gus in the mix, Mike, Jesse, and Walter are all very
equal
in their hierarchy structure, but they offer something very different.
Yeah.
And I enjoy seeing the dynamics. I don't really want Mike to buy out so soon. I just started to enjoy you guys together.
Yeah. He's intriguing, right? Because he almost seems like what a Walt would have been if, you know, he didn't have that trauma of grey matter. He does things for his family and, you know, he doesn't delude himself that he is a good guy, and he just does it because that's what he's good at. You know, he ended up in this business. It is what it is, but any out that presents itself, he'll take that opportunity.
Yeah, he doesn't get carried away with his ego inflations, taking unnecessary risks.
Yeah.
Beyond what's necessary for his job, you know?
Yeah.
He knows when he's in over his head and when to call it quits, whereas Walter doesn't.
Yeah.
And I really like this episode, how they tied it back to grey matter, because that's where that's where it all started in a way in Walter.
Yeah.
And I always thought when we saw that episode with Elliot and Gretchen, God, that feels like yesterday.
I know.
It's crazy. When we saw that episode, I always thought, in a more predictable tone to series that we've watched, like, okay, they're going to come back in season 2, or it's going to be really big. But no, they really just showed us and then fucked them off. They were just there.
For motivation.
Yeah, they were a very minor part. They were just there purely to show how it affected Walt. And I'm guessing you can assume that it's that Walter had a thing with Gretchen, but then she chose Elliot instead. It looks like, or maybe he liked her.
I don't know if you remember that flashback. He walked out on Gretchen. I don't know why though.
Yeah, but isn't it because she probably said she loved Elliot?
I don't know, because they were at a family event. Like, they were at Gretchen's family event, and then she, like, walked out. I don't know if it was because she was pregnant. I don't know.
Yeah, true. And he still hasn't mentioned the exact details. Surely we get it by the end.
I don't know, because he keeps saying, like, I'm not going to go into detail, but I want the details.
Yeah,
right?
me too. But we've been given all that, and we just, now to bring that full circle, and the fact that he's been checking every week, he checks the share value. He felt like he was robbed of an opportunity to build an empire and to be successful.
But he also made that decision, you know, and I guess now that's why he doesn't want to make this one. But, yeah, I don't know.
So that fear of failing again, of missing out on a grand opportunity, on achieving something grand.
Something that he has built.
Yeah, it's just driving everything. And so he's relentless in this current pursuit and makes him careless as well.
Yeah, it does make him... Like, he is parking right in front of buildings. He is inviting people into his home. Like, I felt like there was a power play between him and Skylar as well. Like, you make us dinner. This is how it's going to go. And because he knows, oh, my wife wants me dead. Like, he's acting oblivious in a way, but we know he's not.
And because he needs her and she's using leverage to keep the kids away, he's also spiteful.
Yes, that's true. But honestly, like, the kids might as well be away. Like, look at imagine seeing your parents like that. It was hard enough for Jesse, and Jesse knows what's going on pretty much.
Yeah. I don't know. I was feeling very sentimental this episode. I feel like season 5, I mean, straight bangers. Since those last 4 episodes of season 4 onwards, the pacing reached a whole new level for me, where every episode I'm enjoying start to finish, you know? Some episodes would have strong moments, some slow moments for me, whereas now it's like every episode is just straight banger. It's just every minute is, as you see, like, I've been enjoying them. But I'm also getting very sentimental. A lot of things are coming full circle, such as Jesse coming into the house with Skylar there, and it's just bringing back memories like, oh, wow, look how far we've come, you know?
Yeah.
But it also get this feeling deep down what was it all for? We've come so far, and look, we've lost everything.
Yeah.
Through Walt's perspective, but even through the people that he's been in his life, lost
And just
everything.
remember, in a year's time, he's by himself buying like weapons, and we don't even know what for.
Yeah, that is weird. Yeah, I forget that we're still heading towards that. Who knows what happens?
Yeah. Well, obviously he's keeping his methylamine, so I don't know. Like, he's still in the game by himself, and then I don't know what's actually happening.
Somehow I feel like it's not going to go to plan.
No.
For Jesse, for Mike, I get it. For Jesse to go out so soon, or he has a plan, it goes wrong, Mike gets killed in the process, and then Jesse feels some sort of obligation or there's some reason why he stays in it.
Yeah.
I feel like Jesse getting out too soon is...
I do feel like this episode was maybe not the start, but a very big eye-opener as well for Jesse in terms of Walter. It's almost the start of, I don't know, there's something happening here with Walter that's changed, and he was just whistling happy, like he was over the moon when he really shouldn't be. Like, Jesse's about to have a breakdown about this kid dying, and Walter's just like la-di-da-di-da, like just ready to cook, and
Yeah. It did seem a bit careless from a writing perspective. Mike is a very sharp guy, and he never takes chances, and he's always been several steps ahead.
And he knows Walt's ability.
Yeah, and he knows Walter's ability. Walter killed Gus. Like, come on, man. You know what he's capable of. To leave him there zip-tied with, like, one arm, like, if he fully... Yeah, I mean, I just felt that was very blasé. Like, you really thought Walter couldn't get out of that. There was no way he was going to try. That just felt like it had, it was,
Like, I would have put more of an effort in, like, time behind his back in a room with absolutely nothing. Like, at least behind his back, it's harder to, like, maneuver and do things, Two
Yeah.
hands together.
Yeah, like, I get it, but it just that felt sloppy for Mike. Todd. That's an interesting one, because no doubt we're going to see more of him. However, if Mike truly is getting out of the game, Mike threatened him, but then he pulled out of the game. So Mike was the only one that could sort of keep him in order. So I feel like Todd's going to be a bit of a loose cannon if Mike leaves, and then Todd looks on the Walter, and Walter's not a good mix, because let's be honest, Walter's probably going to like having a man that's prepared to do the unthinkable. I don't know.
I just feel like we're saying all these things and none of them are going to come into fruition.
Oh, I'm sure a majority of them won't. It's just a lot of theories. It's the fun part of theorizing and seeing what pans out. But
well, the other thing is the boy's missing. It's on the news, and you're right. There is no trace of him other than that spider. And I don't know if the boy went out into the desert to find this spider, that it might have potentially been a pet and then he lost it. I don't know.
Will the jar have his fingerprints on it, and then they could trace the fingerprints to Todd? Maybe.
Like, I don't know. Like, you're right. It could have the boy's fingerprints, but the parents might know that that's his jar with his spot. Like, I don't know. But that is something that links him to the boy. So there is something still out there that hasn't been demolished.
It was really enjoyable seeing Saul this episode as well. I think Saul and Hank, there's a lot of similarities. I don't know, the sarcasm and the weirdness about them, they do remind me of each other a lot.
Yeah.
But they obviously are on very different sides of the law.
Yeah.
So it's always funny when they come face to face, because I just feel like they're almost like they're stepbrothers that never got along and love giving each other shit. They give me that kind of vibe.
Hank is just amused by Saul. Like, he knows his games and whatnot, but under all these restrictions with the law, like, he just has to let it go and then find his opportunity, Makes me laugh seeing the interactions.
Yeah. So we've got 24 hours for whatever this plan and deal is to happen, because Mike needs to get out before he starts getting investigated even more.
Yeah.
So that's what makes me feel like Mike, either he somehow gets out, but it doesn't feel like the Breaking Bad way, or he gets killed.
I think this is his time.
Yeah, it would be around the right time of the season, but damn, I like Mike.
So do I.
He was meant to be
doesn't
killed off.
deserve it.
He was meant to be killed off ages ago, people were saying. Like, he was
Oh.
always meant to be like a minor character.
Wow.
When he was first introduced, he was meant to be killed off. I can't remember that. They said when. I can't remember when, but very early on. And then the way he progressed to even be more significant, or to last longer at least than Gus. Yeah, it's
Because I
mad.
feel like that does ring true a little bit in my mind, only because he was just like a plain character for a while, and then they started adding a bit more to him, a lot more
Yeah.
flair. And I guess that's when they decided to become a series regular.
Yeah, he was just the guy that got shit done. And it was funny because Saul would use him, so you sort of saw him as under Saul. Then you don't realize, no, he's way above. Like if he
He's
get,
above Saul, under Gus.
yeah, if he gets cranky, Saul's screwed.
Yeah, I know.
Guys, we hope you enjoyed our reaction to this episode. Leave a like on the video if you did. Subscribe for more and let us know in the comments down below what you thought of this episode. And if you do want to get 3 to 4 weeks early access to our edited and uncut reactions, check out our Patreon in the link in the description. Take care of yourselves, and we'll see you guys on our next reaction.
See you guys.